The Tuscan farmhouse kitchen remains silent, save for the rhythmic pulse of cicadas humming. A single peach rests on a scarred wooden table, its skin a gradient of sunset gold. Elena enters, her footsteps muffled by the cool terracotta floor. She does not reach for the fruit immediately. She stands in the stillness. Every object in this room holds a memory waiting for the day to begin. She turns to the stove, where a heavy iron pan waits. Elena places a thick slice of sourdough into the heat, listening to the dry crackle. Her movements are deliberate, a dance learned through years of observation. She reaches for a jar of rosemary-infused oil, tilting it until the golden liquid coats the pan. The heat from the stove warms her skin as the bread begins to transform. She remembers her grandmother standing in this exact spot 30 years ago. The old woman had held a peach, her thumb tracing the seam with a slow pressure. "Never rush the peach," her grandmother had whispered. "It knows when it is ready." Elena sets the toasted bread on a ceramic plate and picks up a small, sharp knife. She does not hack at the fruit. She guides the blade along the natural curve. The flesh inside is pale, translucent, and weeping sweet juice. She spreads a generous dollop of cold white burrata over the warm bread. A final drizzle of honey catches the light, turning the plate into a mosaic. She carries the plate to the open window. The rolling hills of Tuscany stretch out. She takes the first bite. The crunch of the bread gives way to the cool cream. She closes her eyes as the sweetness coats her tongue. Outside, the breeze stirs the rosemary bushes, carrying the scent of dry earth. She sets the plate down, watching the light shift across the table. The recipe is not on paper. It is in the patience of the hands that wait. Some recipes aren't written. They're remembered by heart and by the way the light falls on a waiting peach.